Hey guys, it's Sam with two M's, and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have a very special guest here with me. She has a very unique artistry from her music to her visuals and just everything. She is so talented. So everyone, please welcome Shanne Dandan.
Hi, hello, hi guys. Hi, VJ
Hey
Sam.
Shane.
Thank you for
Hello.
having me.
Yes, we're so excited to have you here. Just a little background, guys. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but it's all good. Shane is
I'm
here
so
and
sorry.
she's good. No problem. That is totally no problem. We're so excited to have you here. But
Yeah,
how have you been, Shane? How's everything?
I'm good. I'm.
Mm-mm.
I just finished my design subject sa finals.
Mm-mm.
So,
Oh.
one subject na lang and I'll be done with
Mm.
this term. Woo! And also,
Yay!
I'm playing Valorant.
Kaya ka
I'm
ba may...
video games.
Kaya ka ba may video game setup dyan? Nagsistream ka ba?
No, 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 no.
Ayaw mo mag-stream?
no.
Ah?
Uh, I I don't know.
Bakit? Why not? Parang cute if you try streaming. Why not?
I just started playing, baka mamaya i-hate ako ng mga viewers kasi hindi ako magaling.
Siyempre, experience lang yan and growth, diba? As a
Yeah.
video game player. Baka one day, you never know, we'll see you then live stream. But you mentioned that you
Yes.
just finished or you're about to finish this term. So what year are you in
Yeah.
already?
I'm currently in third year na, and my
Mm-hmm.
course
Mm-mm.
is interior design. So,
Ha?
ayun. Yes, grabe nga eh.
Sobrang grabe, oo.
For our final project, we
Mm-mm.
designed a hospital. So, it's very challenging and exhausting.
Oh
But
my
I'm having
God.
fun. I'm having fun.
Mm-mm. Oh my God, I can imagine with plates and all, no, yung mga ginagawa
Yes.
ninyo. So how has that been, mga balancing school na super heavy talaga ng mga ginagawa ninyo for school, tapos music pa, and then also video
Yeah.
gaming, di ba? Balance yan.
Well, it's very different now, no? Because
Mm-mm.
online na lang lahat, and also
Mm-mm.
the classes and also the gigs. But I think it's harder nung before the pandemic because
Mm-mm.
um, yun, parang physical classes and physical gigs. So, very
Mm-mm.
tiring talaga at the same time. So, ngayon
Mm-mm.
medyo lesser tiring siya because
Mm-mm.
online na lang lahat. Parang you're gonna wake up and then magbibihis ka lang, hindi ka naalis ng bahay, ganun.
Mm-mm.
So, yun, parang lesser tiring siya ngayon. Ngayong
Oo.
online na lang. But,
Oh.
well, online classes are specifically harder because parang
Mm-mm.
akala ng mga professors na marami kang time kasi nasa bahay ka
Mm-mm.
lang, gano'n.
Mm-mm.
But ayun, kakayanin.
Oo. True yan, kakayanin. So to all the students out there, I know mahirap din ang online class.
Yes.
It poses its own difficulty, di ba? So kapit lang guys, kakayanin nyo yan.
Kapit
Go
lang.
guys. Kapit lang talaga. Especially ngayon, I know it's really hot outside, mahirap mag-online class. So kaya nyo
Oh,
yan.
and the
Oo, di ba?
internet, oh my God.
Oo. Super lag din, 'di ba? Internet here, medyo malag nga talaga. So, kaya niyo 'yan, guys. Kaya niyo 'yan. Ay, speaking of lag, parang nawala ata si Shane. Oh no! Wow, super sakto nun, guys. Speaking of lag, no, Shane actually disappeared for a while, but I think she will be coming back very soon. So, hello to everyone who is watching us ngayon dito on MYXclusive. You guys can see I'm here with Shanne Dandan, and later on, we will also have Joslin. So, ayan, Shane is back. There
Hi,
you go.
hello.
Oh, diba?
Sorry.
Just speaking of technical
Mhm.
difficulty, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay lang yan, don't worry. Pero, syempre, you've also been working on your music then during this time. So, I'm sure in the
Yeah.
past year, you've also had a lot of time to work on music. So, paano mo masasabi na you are a different artist now compared to pre-pandemic Shane?
Um, I really don't know how to answer it, but siguro ngayon mas marami din kasi tayong mga alone time. So,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
solitude is, I think it's very helpful in your creativity. Parang when
Mm-hmm.
you're alone kasi you think differently, you move
Mm-hmm.
differently, and
Mm-hmm.
also parang sobrang crowded yung mind mo, or is it
Mm.
just me? Or kasi
Same.
kapag when I'm alone, I think of a lot of things. So,
Mhm.
ayun, parang siguro the ideas now are very present, lalo na
Mm.
ngayon na isolated tayo and in
Mm.
our own homes. So, ayun, it helps very much with our creativity, especially to the artists out there. So, don't take advantage. I mean, take advantage of the
Mhm.
solitude that you are experiencing right now, and take advantage of it, and create beautiful things.
True yan. I super relate to you.
Yeah,
Ako din, sobrang chaotic din ng utak ko. I think about so
yeah,
many
grabe.
things, especially when we're alone nga, di ba? So there are so many things that can come up. But like what you said, we have to take advantage of this time because before, we were also busy na parang hindi natin naisip yung mga naisip natin ngayon. And now is the perfect
Yes,
time to actually really create. So that's nice coming from you, Shane, kasi sobrang busy mo nga with school and
yeah.
everything. So it's nice that you're able to balance everything. So what is your secret to balancing everything actually? Kasi sobrang hirap nga nun.
Actually, I just have anxiety. Joke.
It's okay. Me also.
Joke
Don't
lang, joke
worry.
lang.
Mm-mm.
Uh, I don't know what's the secret eh. Maybe parang when an idea comes out
Mhm.
in your
Mm-mm.
mind, parang just take note of it agad. Parang if a melody comes out, just
Mhm.
record it agad. Parang,
Mhm.
basta wag mo siyang, kasi meron tayong tendency na, kunyari kapag, well, me as an artist, naisip ko lagi na, 'pag may naisip akong lyrics or melody, minsan hindi ko siya nate-take note agad, 'cause sabi ko,
Mm-mm.
'pag maganda naman 'yun maaalala ko 'yun, maalala ko 'yun. Pero
Mm-mm.
hindi ko na siya naalala, so dapat 'wag talaga natin pakawalan yung
Mhm.
mga gano'ng kinds of ideas. Kahit mga random na melody lang, random lyrics
Mm-mm.
na wala namang meaning pa for now, but
Mm-mm.
'di ba, what else, parang what if later, 'di ba, magkaroon na siya ng meaning for you. So,
Mhm.
ayun, 'wag natin pakawalan yung mga gano'ng kinds of moments and ang mga, ano bang tawag dun, inspirations.
Mhm. True. So, ikaw ba, like, you just write them down or linalagay mo sa voice notes mo? I can imagine yun yung
Yeah,
mga
voice
ginagawa mo.
voice notes.
Mhm.
But also yung kung makikita niyo yung parang recording
Mhm.
voice app ko, grabe
Mm-mm.
sobrang ang dami. Kahit kunyari nagbababble lang ako, kunyari may idea, kahit
Mm-mm.
hindi siya song actually, parang it's a inspiration for a set design or
Mhm.
a music video, ganun, parang
Mm-mm.
i-record ko yung may babae, tapos
Mhm.
biglang may butterfly. Basta yung ganun. Mga random
Mm.
ideas.
I
Oh
love
my God.
that. Oo, kasi 'di ba kasi fleeting yung mga moments na yun. So kailangan mo talaga
Yeah.
i-record or you have to write it down
Yeah.
somewhere. But recently, what would you
Mm.
say was like the most random naisip mo, like idea that you had recently?
Do you really want to hear that, PJ
Yes, I
pa?
really want to hear. I'm very curious.
Well, my brain gets really random sometimes.
Mhm.
So, yung latest ko is parang gusto kong mag-write ng story about
Mhm.
yun nga, kasi I keep on saying butterfly,
Mhm.
yun, about a butterfly who turned into uh, a human being.
Mm,
Tapos,
mm.
basta ganun lang siya.
Mm.
Tapos may adventure siya, ganyan. So,
Mm.
I think it's a good idea for a story or even a
Mhm.
song, 'di ba?
Mhm. Yeah.
Ayun.
I think so. What is it about butterflies you think yung parang fascination mo sa butterflies?
Kasi I really miss seeing butterflies kasi wala
Mm,
wala rin akong nakikitang butterflies ngayon sa labas ng bahay namin. I miss the
true.
outside world, like yung grass, yung trees, yung
Mm-mm.
beach, yung mountains.
Mm-mm.
Sayang. Parang summer pa naman,
Oh.
'di ba? So,
Oo.
oh,
True. You seem like such a nature person nga. Someone who loves to be
I
in
am.
nature. Oo. You seem like, I see nga yung ano mo, yung sa room mo, you have those vines pa and all. Oh, di ba?
Fake lang yan.
Oo. Pero it fits the vibe, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah,
sana
it's
nga
a
one
vibe.
day, we get to experience nature again, which is crazy. But for now,
Mm.
let's talk about your newest single, which is called Sandali Lang. Let's talk about it. So can you tell me more about what the song is about and what inspired it?
Oh, it's a very old song for me because
Mm,
um, I've written that song 2018 pa yata, early
mm,
2018. So,
mhm,
it's one of the very first songs that I've written.
mhm,
Kasi recently lang din ako naging parang songwriter. Parang
mhm,
tinry ko yung songwriting. So, it's one
mhm,
of the first songs that I've written. And it's about parang two lovers that are on the verge of giving up or breaking up
mhm,
or parang gano'n. Well, it's not my personal experience.
mhm,
FYI. Pero, I was just inspired by, this experience ng friend ko. So,
mhm,
ayun, I wrote this, parang nasa condo ako no'n sa Taft, 'cause I
mhm,
study in Taft.
mhm.
So, I remember parang, gabi siya tapos nasa CR ako. Tapos naisip ko yung tono and lyrics na,
Mm,
teka lang, hinay lang, sandali lang." Parang
mm,
biglang siyang nag-play sa utak ko. So, yun, tinuloy-tuloy ko siya and,
mhm,
um, I think, uh, iba-iba siguro yung meaning nito sa mga tao kasi gano'n kasi 'di ba yung effect ng songs in everyone,
mhm,
iba-iba din naman yung interpretation natin. So,
mm,
ayun, parang for me lang, it's about two lovers that are on the verge of breaking up. Parang sinasabi nung girl or yung boy or uh, anyone dun sa sa lovers na yun. Parang sinasabi niya to her or his partner, parang ano, teka lang, sandali lang, wag ka muna umalis, gano'n. Parang
mhm,
don't give up just yet. Let's talk
mhm,
about this, gano'n. Parang gano'n,
mm,
gano'n yung meaning ng song.
mm. I feel like that's a very relatable story. Madaming like a lot of people experience that kind of 'di ba moments. Pero the
Oo.
interesting thing is also gusto ko yung parang dumating yung idea to you in the bathroom, which I think is very normal kasi 'di ba sobrang creative
Yeah.
naman ng mga tao. Well, I swear like a lot of people they tell me na they're the most creative especially when songwriting or melody sa banyo in the shower, yung mga ganon.
Yeah.
Mm.
Actually, pati yung song Kana Umaga
Mm.
sa bathroom ko rin siya nasulat.
Oh,
I
oh,
don't
'di
know,
ba?
there's a magic sa ano,
Oo.
sa
Also, the
banyo.
acoustics of the banyo is
Yeah,
very good also. So, 'di ba? I love it. Pero how was it working on the song naman? Kasi 'di ba yung initial idea mo, you were yun nga in that in the bathroom. That's where the initial idea came from. So, what was it like creating the rest of the song naman?
Oh, uh, it's very fun 'cause,
Mhm,
kinakanta ko na siya dati sa mga gigs ko
mm,
nung early 2018
mm,
and, iba pa yung parang ano niya, yung structure niya and yung
mm,
lyrics niya and,
mm,
basta super iba siya, may first version siya. So, if anyone knows, 'di ba may pino-post ko yun dati
mm,
sa Instagram. But, I think 2019 or 2020, early 2020, Zill and I decided, 'cause Zill produces all my songs,
mhm,
um, so then I decided to, parang sit down on the song tapos,
mhm,
ayusin na siya, ganyan. So, um, we've added a few lyrics and parang nag-ano ako, nagsulat ulit ako ng lyrics for the chorus. So, yung chorus nung song ngayon, the one I released, so iba
mhm,
siya dun sa dati kong kinakanta. So,
mm,
ayun, parang it's very challenging and fun din in a way kasi siyempre ang hirap magkuwento, magsulat ng lyrics na hindi mo naman nararamdaman. Like,
mhm,
um, kasi for me, it's a painful song kasi parang you're
mhm,
begging for that someone na wag ka muna umalis, gano'n. But,
mhm,
parang personally, I don't experience that.
mhm.
Pero malay mo na-experience ko na pala. So,
Ay,
what's the tea?
ay. Oh!
Joke,
Oh!
joke lang. But
Ah,
siguro,
sana naman hindi. Um,
joke,
kasi masakit
I'm
nga,
not,
eh.
I'm
Mm,
just
mm,
joking. So,
mm,
ayun
mm,
lang. Parang, it's very challenging din and fun.
mm,
Because,
mhm,
it's always fun working with Zil because he
Yeah.
really knows me best and
Mm-mm.
alam niya kung ano yung gusto kong sound, yung ganyan. So,
Mm-mm.
ayun, I'm blessed din to have
Yeah.
a producer na kilala ako as an artist and as a
Guys,
songwriter.
wow, I see you in the comments. Madaming nagsasabi sana all. Oo. Pero that's true. I mean, he just gets you on another level, of course,
Yeah.
syempre, on a very personal level. But that's nice na you're able to collaborate nga with Zild, syempre, on very professional stuff din. Kasi diba songs, that's also work
Yeah.
then eh. So
Work,
you're
work
able to
talaga.
focus, sit down, and talk about it on a very personal level. So that's very heartwarming to actually hear. And that's really nice nga na super blessed ka with that. But let's also talk about the music video kasi the music video is also really, really good. Also by, I saw Shira Luna worked on the music
Yeah,
video
I love Ate
also.
Hi, Ate
So,
Shira, if you're watching.
yes, hello. But how was it? How was it creating the music video? Dami nga nagsasabi na parang they were saying baka si Zild yung nagda-drive kasi nagmamadali daw siya
Ayan,
papuntang
yeah,
QC or something.
actually isa.
So,
Ay, no, no,
oh, siya
yun,
nga
hindi
talaga?
naman connected, pero siya talaga yung nagda-drive. Siya talaga yung parang guide dun sa music
Mm.
video.
Oh,
But,
di ba?
parang nga, coincidental lang na, um, magkasunod kami nag-release ng
Mm,
songs. Parang
mm,
naging connected tuloy in a way yung yung songs namin, but it wasn't.
mm.
Pero I like the conspiracies, mga
Yeah.
theory-theory nila sa Twitter. Pero
Oo.
ayun, um, the music video,
Mhm,
it's very fun, sobrang saya 'cause, siyempre yung mga shoots nowadays parang dapat limited na lang yung tao. So,
mhm,
it's a very intimate shoot and,
mm,
dun kami sa house ni Tita Justin. Hi, Tita Justin! So,
mhm,
Tita Justin Arcega Bumalag is, one of the top sobrang galing na set designers dito sa
mhm,
Philippines. So, dun kami sa house nila. And it's a very fun shoot. Parang nung una kasi binigay ko lang yung mood board kay Ate Shai. Parang,
mhm,
Ate Shai, I want this kind of color palette, this mood,
mhm,
ganyan.
mhm,
Pero wala talaga akong storyline na
mhm,
binigay sa kanya. Parang gusto ko lang maging homey feel yung
mhm,
video or parang nostalgic feeling.
mhm,
Parang
mm.
VHS tapes, yung parang
Yeah.
yung inspiration namin yung VHS tapes nung mga
Mhm,
dati, nung
mhm,
90s, ganyan. So, siyempre si Ate Shai, being Shira Luna, nag-isip siya ng story. So, ayun, inaral niya talaga yung story ng song and then, yun yung na ginawa namin. So, pinaiyak pa niya ako sa which I didn't do kasi hindi ako naiiyak. Kasi natatawa ko kay Zed lagi.
I can
Lalo na
imagine,
yung
oo,
mga parang moments na, kailangan magka-eye to eye kami, pero minsan
oo.
hindi ko kaya.
Oo,
Sobrang dami
true.
kong tawanan moments.
Mhm. Mm. I can imagine sobrang hirap nga nun working with, 'di ba, your partner or something. Sobrang hirap nun kasi dapat serious pero wala
Oo.
maging serious. Grabe yun. Pero that's nice. I'm sure you created a lot of memories then, during the shoot then. So ano naman yung parang naging reaction mo when you saw the music video? Kasi I can imagine 'pag ginagawa yung music video, syempre you don't have an idea of how
Yeah.
it's gonna look naman talaga in the end. So ano yung naging reaction mo when you saw everything?
Siyempre I was amazed also.
Mhm,
Siyempre Shira Luna. Ah, um, siguro yung first na naisip ko after
mhm,
watching the music video, parang I've parang it's a first time for me kasi I think this is the first love song that
mhm,
I've written.
mm.
Kasi yung last na single ko is parang it's a cover lang, Himig ng Pag-ibig. So I really didn't write that song pero I wish that I've written that song cause sobrang ganda ng song na
Mhm.
yon. But ayun, yung reaction ko to it was, wow, gano'n. Parang I think mayroon akong parang feeling na naging medyo proud ako sa sarili ko kasi,
Yes.
"Wow, sinulat ko 'tong kanta na 'to." Parang gano'n. Kasi ang ganda talaga nung MV and ayun, thank you Shira and Von and Tita Justin.
Yes, you should be proud because you made it. You really made that song. So you should really be proud of it. And I'm sure yung mga fans mo sobrang proud din nila of you because of the song and the music video. And I'm sure they're even more excited sa mga future releases mo. So what else can we expect coming from you, Shane, especially this year?
Oh, I'm planning to release more music soon. Sana, if time allows me to. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, ayun. They can just follow me on my social media accounts because I post there yung mga things that I do,
Mm-hmm.
paintings, ano pa ba? Hmm. I
Hmm.
do TikTok now. I TikTok once
Yes.
in a while.
What do you TikTok? Do you dance also? Ganon?
No, no, no. Ano lang, mga random stuff lang.
Ah.
Yung latest TikTok ko yung ano, um, basta mga filter, tapos yung mga sikat na trends sa TikTok.
Hmm. Yeah, it's super fun, no? TikTok.
Yeah, ang saya nga eh.
Oh.
Ang saya nga mag-spam ng mga videos eh. Kasi
Mm.
wala lang, parang ang saya gumawa ng mga TikTok videos.
True
TikTok
yan.
is so fun. I love TikTok.
Yeah. So guys, where can
I
they
wish I
follow
could
you
dance.
on
Diba?
social media? You never know.
Ayan.
Down the line.
No, no, no. You don't wanna see me dance.
I
Hindi ko
want, I want.
kaya.
It will happen. It will happen.
Ay, ayan, my social media, no, I won't say my TikTok handle because ano lang yun, parang secret place for me lang. So, ay, parang many people ask me nga eh, na kung ano yung TikTok ko kasi hindi daw nila ako makita. And that's good. That's good.
Secret talaga siya. Cannot
Yeah,
be
but
found.
on Facebook, my
Mhm.
official Facebook page is facebook.com/Shane Glendale. So that's Shanne and Glendale as in Glendale like Zild's song Glendale.
Mhm. Yes,
Tapos,
girl. Oo.
Twitter,
Love it.
flex ko lang guys. Joke
Oo,
lang.
flex mo talaga. Flex mo talaga.
On Twitter at Dandan Shin and on
Mm.
Instagram at Shanne Dandan. So my Shane is spelled with a double N. So ayun.
Yes. You're Shane with two
So
N's. I'm Sam with two
streams
N's.
nandali
Oh.
lang guys. Oh, ay oo
Yes.
nga I noticed. Yeah, two
Oo.
M's.
So
Two
matching
M's and two
tayo.
M's.
Yes, so we're
Yes.
matching. But guys, before I also let you leave, Shane, do you have a message to all of your fans and everyone who's been supporting you?
Oh, hello guys. So I hope everyone is doing well and thank you for tuning in to this live. And like, miss na miss ko na gumawa ng mga live gigs and meeting new people and meeting fans. So I hope I can get to hug you all soon and kapit lang kaya natin to and yun, whenever you feel lonely, whenever you feel sad, um, just remember na you are worth it and you're worth it. Yun lang yung dapat mong maalala. Remember your worth. I love you.
Yes, what a beautiful message. Thank you so much, Shane, for the reminder,
Thank
of
you.
course,
Thank
to
you, Sam, for
everyone.
having
And
me.
of course, we're so excited to have you here. So, guys, lahat na nanood ng exclusive na to with Shane, of course, make sure to stream her newest single, which is called Sandali Lang, on multiple digital streaming platforms and watch the music video on YouTube. So, thank you so much, Shane, for
Thank you.
joining me
Thank you, Miss.
today.
Thank you,
Your
DJ
voice is so
Sam.
calming, may I just say. Sobrang nakaka-calm yung boses mo.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Shane. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Yay! Thank you so much, Shane. But as you guys can see, I'm still here because this live is not yet done. We have one more guest coming up, and she is also so talented, and I'm so excited to talk to her about how she's been yung music niya and just so many things. So everyone, please welcome the very talented and beautiful Joslin. Woo!
Hi, VJ Sam.
Hi, Nicole Jocelyn. Well, the full name. But hi, Nicole. How are
Hi.
you?
Sakto lang. I think that I am surviving off of ang tawag dun, like energy because I need to finish a lot of school requirements.
Oh
So
my
I'm like super hyped.
gosh.
Parang let's go, let's go.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Is it like finals week na or malapit na mag-finals week, something like that?
It's our midterms.
Ay,
So,
midterms?
like halfway to finals.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's midterms pala. Oh my God. I haven't been in school for so long that I don't know the calendar anymore. But also, diba, it moved kasi of everything that's been going
Yeah.
on.
Actually,
Yeah,
our sem
so.
started late. That's why siguro
Mm-mm.
it's kind of final season for a lot of people, but for
Oo.
us it's still midterms.
Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what year are you in?
I am a graduating student na. So I'm doing thesis and that's also why like, ooh, let's go.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's why you want to be done also. Like, let's go. You're almost there. Oh my God, Nicole, let's go. Let's go. If
Go.
you also, what's your course, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm taking up BA Behavioral Sciences in UP
Mm-hmm.
Manila. So it's like sociology, psychology,
Mm-hmm.
and anthropology combined.
Wow. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Oh my God. So go, Nicole. Kaya mo yan. You're almost there. You're graduating student. So you got this. But last time you were actually here on Mix was a few months ago with VJIE. So what's new with you since then? What has changed with you since then?
Oh, well, last time I was here, I was promoting
Mm-hmm.
my single before this, which was
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry Milkshake. So since then, I've released a new song and started a new semester,
Mm-hmm.
and really just not much has changed.
Mm-hmm.
But
Same.
ayun, parang I think I've learned more about how to cope with everything in terms
Mm-hmm.
of my well-being, ganon. Like
Oh,
before, kasi
wow.
parang first sem was like crazy, and that was when
Mm-hmm.
I had the last interview. So
Mm-hmm.
this sem, it's still hard, but I
Mm-hmm.
think that more on my like personal self, I've been more
Mm-hmm.
aligned.
Mhm. Oh, that's good to hear. I feel like a lot of us have experienced that then. Kasi yung situation ngayon is a little bit, yun nga, a little bit crazy. So we didn't really know how to deal with it at first. But now it's kind of like protecting our own peace and all of that. So ano ba yung mga ginagawa mo to like really kind of stay aligned through everything that's been happening?
Well, before being stuck at home, my coping
Mm.
mechanisms with stress was really the outdoors, like
Mm.
walking sa mga
Oh.
park or hanging out with
Mm-mm.
friends. Like
Mm-mm.
that was really how I let all my stress out. So it was kind of tricky, like to look for ways to cope with everything. But
Mm-mm.
eventually, I got into really understanding more of the things I can do by
Mm-mm.
myself. That'll
Mm-mm.
also like keep me and aligned, afloat, and just calmer. So
Mm-mm.
I looked for like better ways to journal, and then I found a community online, and then also I play online games with my friends. Not like yung gamer
Ooh.
games, just like Scribble.
Oh, yeah. I love Scribble. Ang saya ng Scribble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like yung mga games na ganun. So,
Mm-mm.
it's been a really good way for me to kind of still stay um in contact with the
Mhm.
people. Like, we kind of co-regulate each other in that sense na
Mhm.
kamustahan, ganun.
Mhm.
And, ayun.
Yeah, I feel like that's all of us. Parang all looking for ways to cope with everything and anything, diba? But I also saw that you have like you're very creative also. You do a lot. I saw you also have another account, Joslin Creates, which is so cool. I think that was so cool also. So how did you get started with that?
Well, I've always been, because it's kind of like an arts and crafts, jewelry,
Yeah. Mhm.
stationery little shop. But
Yeah.
I've always been interested in preserving stuff, like pressing
Mhm.
flowers, laminating.
Mm-mm.
So when I learned how to use resin as an art
Mhm.
form, because I kind of got burned out with like other creative
Mhm.
activities, so I said, okay, let's try another creative
Mhm.
outlet. So I learned how to use resin for myself, and I got so parang
Obsessed.
natuwa ako masyado. Parang sobrang
Oh.
dami ko tuloy binili na resin, and sobrang dami ko nagawa. And when I shared this with people online, like on
Mhm.
YouTube and on Instagram, parang they said na, oh, can I sell? So ayun. So, I make lots of resin stuff. And sobrang dami pa din niya sa house ko nakakalat.
It's so
But yeah,
pretty.
thank you. It's
Sobrang
super fun to
ganda.
make. Yeah.
Yeah, now I wanna learn tuloy. Wow. But it looks so nice. It really looks so nice. At least you have another like new like hobby or something that you were able to pick up then during this time. So that's also really cool. But now let's also talk about music, of course, since you did mention you have a new single out too. So it's called Patterns. So could you tell us more about the idea for the song and how it came to you? Because I heard it's about like female empowerment and all of that. So could you tell us more about how you created Patterns?
So, Patterns was kind of like a collab because my friend kind of invited me to, I don't know, make music, I guess.
Mhm,
And at that point, I guess I was really burnt out now with a lot of
mhm,
things. So, it was really nice to have someone kind of motivate me to
mhm,
parang keep making music, ganyan. Because sometimes it's just really hard to start. Um, so I got a beat and then he asked me like, "Oh, what do you want the song to be about?" Ba? And my mind just
mhm.
went blank. I was like, "What?" I mean, I'm not particularly inspired like romance wise
Mhm.
or
Yeah, yeah.
anything like related to love, which is like
Mhm,
usually the theme of my songs because songwriting is also one of my coping mechanisms, whether or not I finish a song or record it or anything. Just playing my guitar and mumbling or humming.
mhm,
It's really something that calms me down and my way of expressing myself, I guess. So it was one of the few times that I wrote a song based on like what I wanted to be about. So I said, okay, let's make it about something that's really not powerful, but something that I really want to express, not because of
mhm,
my own personal um, emotions or
mhm,
relationship status.
mhm.
um,
Yeah.
so, so it ended up becoming kind of inspired by this article that I read na parang um, stop bothering women you aren't ready for. Something ganon.
Yes.
Because
I
when I read
super
it, it was
agree with
just
that.
so...
Oo.
Have
I
you
super
read it?
agree with that.
I was gonna say, I'll
I
send it to you later.
you can send it
but
to me, but I haven't read it, so I know
sige,
that
I'll send
phrase
it.
lang. But I super agree with
Mm.
that. Okay, go on, go on.
But yeah, like I read that mga 2 years ago. Yeah, mga 2 years
Mhm,
ago, I read it and I was like, oh nga naman. Like it was talking about how, like, not naman powerful women, but women who knew what
mhm,
they want.
mhm,
Parang it's kind of intimidating and it can really affect parang the security of other people's self-esteem, particularly partners. But anyway, more
mhm.
related to the song. My song's inspired by that, but not naman about that. It's more
Mhm,
about how I think that a lot of women are kind of boxed into categories of like, oh, they should be like this, they should be like this. This is
yes.
the standard. You have to meet this standard and then you can be anything else. Parang ganun, no?
Mhm.
Parang
Yeah, yeah.
even in relationships, like, um, parang there's always, not naman a double standard, but an expectation.
Mhm,
And I think na a lot of people or a lot of girls or women who go into relationships are also expected to meet like to do certain roles ganyan, and sometimes when they know what they want or what they deserve, minsan bumababa din yung standards nila to meet
mm,
the paano ba the needs of the person they're with or ganun.
yeah.
It's kind of, oh, kailangan ko yata pakinggan ulit yung song ko. But, but basically, it's about people also in general na who are ready for relationships
Mhm.
and deserve people who are also ready for
Ready.
relationships. And if not,
Yes.
then communicate that if you're not
Mm-mm.
ready. If if not, then don't bother people who are ready. Parang ganun.
Yes. I
Yeah.
totally get what you're saying na parang there are certain standards that society hold women to. You know what I mean? Na parang that we have to like be this way, ganyan ganyan, and like if we don't, it's like it's very complicated yeah, like being a woman there's so many things that go with it. But syempre, like what you said also when it comes to getting into a relationship and all of that, syempre, I super agree. Don't bother people who are ready. And if you're not, you have to communicate it well. So communication is
Yeah.
really like the number one thing when it comes to anything, not just relationships. About, of course, you have to communicate well. So I'm curious, like, why did you choose patterns as the title for your single?
Well, it actually started out na that wasn't supposed to be the final
Mhm.
title. It was just the first word of the song.
Yeah.
So that was like when we were exchanging it because my producer is from a different country then, so we wouldn't like
Mhm.
see each other ganon. So when
Yeah.
we'd exchange like the files, it would be patterns, patterns,
Yeah.
patterns. And then I was like, I realized that that's actually like a pretty good title na then because it kind of
Mhm.
talks about the whole song.
Mhm.
Na when it comes nga to relationships, you have to look at patterns and not yung panay words lang. Like, you
Mhm.
have to walk the walk, not just
Mhm.
talk the talk. And that's what should be held on to more than the pretty words or the um, fantasy ideals
Mhm.
of yun, the relationship. So, take note of the patterns kasi it's really a lot easier and a lot more fun to believe in promises. But in the end, parang it's the patterns that will really show you what the other person's about.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because in any relationship, like even friendship or like romantic, there are really patterns talaga to our relationship. So those are the things that we have to be take note of nga to see the relationship and all of that. But how do you think, Jocelyn, you personally or Nicole, sorry, how you personally relate to the song? I mean, aside of course from being a woman, how else can you relate to the song personally?
Huh. Well, not to
Oh,
like claim anything.
mhm. Ghost says.
Di naman. I think paano ba? I've experienced it naman na
Mm-mm.
sometimes people will just like take what how you make them feel or the things
Mhm.
about you that are convenient to them. And if you're anything outside of that box, then parang you have to let those other things about you go because it's not
Mhm.
consistent with their fantasy of what you should be or how you should make them feel. And
Mhm.
I think I think like as a person who puts herself on the internet and for other
Yeah.
people to judge,
Mhm.
like there's so much to a person, like more than what's there to see. Not saying that that's the only thing about them. Like that's a part of them, but
Mhm.
me and also other women can be a lot of other things as well. And I think what I was trying to say earlier is that in relationships, you can't just accept the things that are convenient to you with the person
Mm.
that you're with. It has to be like everything they come with, not just like the
Yes.
fantasy of your fantasy of what a relationship with them's gonna be like.
Mhm.
But also the parts that you're gonna eventually learn about and be
Yeah.
open to learn about that
Mhm.
person. So
Yeah.
yun. So for me, not relationship wise, maybe, but
Mhm.
just the fact na there is so much more to people and to me as well. But doesn't mean that the stuff that's out there is not me. It's also a part of me. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with that. Like in any kind of relationship too, even families or friends, romantic, like you really have to accept the things about them that aren't convenient. Like also, relationships are messy in general, and you have to take care of relationships. So I think that's something that a lot of us can relate to, not just in the romantic sense, but in every other sense of relationships with us. So I love that your song also has that aspect to it. But of course, a lot of people are also excited for your future releases than Nicole, because of course you just put out Patterns last month. But what else can we expect coming from you this year?
Well, hopefully, if the cases die down, I'll be able to
Mhm.
record the music video for it, which has
Yay!
actually already been planned. As in, like, it was supposed to happen. But we
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that,
Mhm.
we were staying safe. So we decided to postpone the shoot. Like, it happened like 2 days before the shoot. So it was kind of
Oh,
sad.
sayang, yeah.
Yeah, but, stay safe. So
Yeah, of course.
so we decided to postpone it first, but definitely like once things start to get better again,
Mhm,
um, we'll shoot the music video. Also,
mhm,
I plan on recording more music again once the cases go down because I really want to record in a studio. I mean, I
mhm,
know that I recorded patterns at home,
mhm,
but I think that for my future releases, I would like to record in a studio because
mhm.
it it will be a lot more convenient around my schoolwork.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, for sure. Having that separation between home slash school slash work, I think, is also a good thing. So yeah, we're excited for everything that you have in store for us. Yay! Especially the music video then. So I'm sure Madame is excited for the music video for Patterns. But before I do let you go, Nicole, do you have a message to everyone who's been supporting you and everyone who's been listening to your music?
I want to shout out to my classmates. They're also understanding, and also my future org mates na always keep me company and support me also in our Discord server. Um,
Mhm.
And for the people who support me online, like the Josas, thank you for being so patient with me, like in YouTube, because ayun nga, schoolwork has been so heavy, and I've been like really taking care of myself health wise.
Mhm.
Thank you for continuing to support me and like also checking up on me like in DMs. Parang that's so heartwarming. And I also want to shout out to my profs who always like watching my live interviews. Like honestly, I'm sure like
Hello.
Mom DG, hello Mom DG if you're watching. Um Ayun, and to of course my family, my mom for always having my back and taking care of me like emotionally and also my food ganyan. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to do all these things without them. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. So shout out to all the people who support Nicole and everyone who's just been supporting her and listening to her music. And of course, shout out to you, Nicole, for being able to balance everything school, music, even vlogs. So, I mean, that's such a huge thing, too. So we can't wait for your future releases as well. So to everyone
Thank you.
watching, don't forget to listen to Patterns by Nicole Joslin. It's out on multiple digital streaming platforms as well. So thank you so much, Nicole, for
Thank
joining us
you.
today. Thank you. And thank you once
Nice
again to everyone
to
who tuned in.
meet you also.
Yeah, super nice to meet you, even though virtually, hopefully in person one day. But thank you for joining me today. And thank you as well to everyone who tuned in to this MYXclusive interview. Once again, this has been Sam with 2Ms and Jocelyn.
With